Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Sam and Max in the Devil's Playhouse. Last time, we found out that General Skunk Ape and Paperweight have now aligned against us. So that's not good, and we still need to get Max's brain back, but we have a replacement for him in the meantime. Now I was thinking about it, so we noticed that the cockroach has that little earpiece that kind of looks like this, and when we press certain buttons it gives instructions as to what we're supposed to do. So I have an idea that we're supposed to replace this and then use this to give instructions, but for what reason I don't know quite yet.
I better reunite Max's body with his brain, or a plausible...
Yeah. So let me just go through these options.
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city. Humanity has long pondered about the eventual fate of the Earth. Today, thanks to sophisticated supercomputers, scientists have determined that the world will end in the year 2015, as giant monsters, environmental disasters, and political apathy combine to turn our world into an unlivable hellhole shortly before the sun unexpectedly goes nova. Turn the hourglass to witness the Earth's final moments as predicted by accredited apocalypticians. Please proceed to the Treasures of the Forgotten Pharaoh exhibit. The museum is proud to have recently obtained the preserved remains of the mysterious Forgotten Pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life. And finally, the pride of the museum. Please proceed to the Knights of Yog-Sothoth display.
Why does it make you go into a different room and then come back out to the same room again? It's not a very efficient tool.
The Order of Yog-Sothoth were an ancient society of mystic knights dedicated to serving an overfiend of the dark dimensions. This priceless tapestry, woven from the meticulously groomed back hair of the knights, is all that remains of their order.
Ew.
To see the terrifying power of the Yog-Sothoth tapestry, pull the sword from the eyeball.
And okay, so... interesting. Now let's do what we've all been waiting for. Shoot the cockroach. Not the hourglass. Oh well, I don't care. Okay. It's too bad it's not like it was last time where you can just have like an aiming cursor to aim at stuff.
Maybe this carefully preserved gray matter will get Max's body moving, or at least twitching and drooling unnervingly.
Oh, what's gonna happen?
Hello? Anybody in there?
Torment of Osiris will be laid upon your feet, heretics! The wrath of the... Anubis!
Nah, but I get that a lot. I'm Sam.
Oh, my! A new body! And it's so energetic!
That's probably one of Max's sugar rushes. You'll just want to ride him out until you get used to him.
Well, I suppose you want some sort of tedious boon in return for rescuing our spirit from the shadowy realms, yes?
Well, if it's not too much trouble, Your Majesty, I could use some help retrieving Max's brain from a couple of world-conquering Nimrods.
I believe we can aid you in your quest, but where will my brain go after we've restored this Max?
Well, if everything goes as planned, I suppose you can take your pick between an ethnic sorcerer and a superpowered space gorilla.
A gorilla? That does sound promising. Very well, we shall grant your boon. It shouldn't be too much trouble with all these toys of the gods secreted in this fuzzy little body.
Toys of the gods? Do you have the gift?
Is that what they're calling it these days? My people always called it the Curse of Horus. Ungrateful wretches.
Neat. If you've got creepy brain powers, this rescue's gonna be a walk in the park. Ready to roll?
Lead on, barbarian.
Well, she seems nice enough. So, let's check it out so we can switch over to her? No, not quite. Want to talk to you.
Your Highness?
Yes?
How'd a kid like you get to become Pharaoh? Did your daddy Pharaoh die when you were young?
Oh no, our dad was a sandal maker. We became Pharaoh after we stumbled upon the toys of the gods while stealing coins from a tomb. The toys awakened latent abilities within us, granting us the power to cast the royal family into the Nile and reshape the entire kingdom in our now divine image.
Now there's a heartwarming rags to riches story.
I thought it was a girl, but I just guess it's just a kid. Though, no doubt, voiced
If
by
the
a
toys
female.
made you so powerful, how'd you end up as a pickled brain in a jar?
During our reign, there were always a few troublemakers who, impervious to our divine powers, rebelled against our benevolent but firm dictates. We suspect one of them finally snuck past our defenses.
Hold any grudges?
Interesting.
Sam, that's all in the past. Even if we did hold an eternal grudge against the mystery assassins who deposed us all those centuries ago, it's not as if we can do anything about it now, right?
Right.
This person is extremely sensible, and that's unnerving in a game like this.
So, Your Highness, you impressed by the 21st century yet?
Oh, most definitely. Though we do feel a bit out of our element.
Don't worry. Once we teach you a few crude gestures and get rid of the whole talking in the plural thing, you'll fit right in. After all this is over, we'll all head to Broadway and take in a show.
Oh, bread and circuses! Are there gladiator fights?
Actually, it's mostly a bunch of people dressed up as cats singing about wanting to break loose, and then a chandelier falls on them.
Does that happen in Cats?
How'd your
I
brain
don't
stay
know.
alive all these years anyway?
Before our death, we left strict instructions with our viziers to pickle our brain in a special solution of crocodile tears and ground ibis beaks.
And that kept your brain alive?
Don't be ridiculous. It was our special gift that kept our brain alive. Duh.
So yeah, I think I mentioned that before. That's why Max's brain is still
I'm
functioning.
not sure what I should be doing now.
What do you want us to do about it?
Max usually has some sort of obliquely helpful hint in situations like this.
And that's how
No,
you
it
go
doesn't.
about solving crimes?
I know. Freaky, isn't it? Any ideas?
I'm certain these gloomy halls have more tales to tell. Let us plumb their crannies.
That should be easy. My first gig out of high school was cranny plumbing.
Sounds
I got
dirty.
nothing.
Perhaps the essence thief may be of use.
You mean the rhinoplasty toy?
I mean the essence thief.
I've got to find a way past Cosmic Gorilla Guy and Dr. Strange Accent.
Early in our reign, we found out that a minor vizier and a captain of the guard were conspiring against us. We could have wiped them out with a thought, but it amused us to turn them against each other instead.
That's an idea.
Let's roll.
Aha!
Okay, so-
We shall roll like a wheel, yes?
You sure know your obscure cultural references, Your Majesty.
Roll! Roll onward!
I like him. But we can't switch to him. So what can we do?
Somehow I doubt they're gonna lure in the jaded thugs of today with laser light shows. Not enough despinings to hold a young person's attention.
What is this laser show?
Actually, I kind of forget, but I'm pretty sure it's bitchin'.
Fascinating.
Oh my gosh, wow. Oh, there's an office here. I didn't even see this.
That's interesting. Holyoke, Massachusetts. If I remember my field guide for otherworldly incursions correctly, that tentacle's a flagellum from the dark dimension.
Okay, so we are blocked by a denizen of the demon world. Par for the course.
I better not get too close to that thing. I could end up in some other dimension where the laws of physics are inside out, or radio stations are dominated by folk music, or some other nightmarish claw-your-eyes-out scenario.
Kind of like folk music. See, we can't even target it, so what we're supposed to do there is a good question. I wonder if Mr. Cockroach has anything else to say.
Hey, Sal.
Hey, see you got your pal up and about.
Kneel before your pharaoh, peasant.
He's still a little punchy. What's with all the apes running around?
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer clear of him. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Your lack of independent thought pleases us.
Right back at you, little guy.
I think you should apologize for threatening to incinerate my obviously alive buddy here.
No offense, pal. I was just following orders.
Ooh, we love it when servants say that. Your loyalty is commendable, Serf.
See ya,
Okay.
Sal.
Careful out there, Sam. This place is cuckoo tonight.
And he magically transports up there. Do you have anything else
Fellow
to
reminds
say
me
about
of my
these things
great-granduncle Eustachius. Canis erectus. This freakish tooth, dating from the late Phamerian era, is thought to represent an evolutionary dead end of heavyset man-dog hybrids.
Oh, Anubis will not be happy with this insult to his girth.
down? Oh, so he has new things to say to these things. So let's check out more things. Maybe he knows what this is.
Neolithic mustache clippers? Byzantine belly button waxer? Ming Dynasty mushroom mincer? Etruscan uvula extractor?
Oh my gosh.
Carolingian ferret forceps? Inexplicable object of unknown provenance.
Oh, okay.
How'd you get here from Easter Island, buddy? He's probably sleeping off a basalt bench.
So you have anything to say about this?
Behold, the dread wonder of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the dark dimension.
Creepy. It's a good thing our forefather...
We like him. He reminds
Yeah.
us of our father.
Really?
Of course not. Our father was a sandal merchant. That's a picture of some sort of unholy hell beast. Really, Sam, you're far too gullible.
I really like this kid.
Hoyosaurus henway.
'Cause every time I do this, I get Dagger of Amun-Ra
The curious
vibes.
communication devices in this museum look fascinating.
Yeah, that's a hint there. Can we give him this communicator?
Hey, Sal, look. 3 monkeys violating that statue of a head.
Where? I didn't see nothing. Which is a good thing, since we put all the monkeys down in storage with the leather jackets.
Is this a Monkey Island reference? Does seem like a Monkey Island reference. And he has nothing to say. So what else can we do? Do you? No, you're not going to have anything else to say. You're useless.
Toxicodendron paleness, a prehistoric and virulent form of poison ivy, was 7 times...
We have encountered plants
Yeah.
like these before. Their smoke produces powerful paranoid delusions and a rapacious hunger. At least that's what I've been told.
Dude.
At first I was like, hey, is that going to be a mechanic? Then I was like, wait a second. Anyway, he probably has some stuff to say about this. Can you do anything with the phones?
Hey, Your
You have the
Majesty,
toys.
check out these spiffy phone numbers.
Phone numbers? Ah, hieroglyphics to activate the translocation toy. We always wondered how that device worked.
It probably would have helped if the ancient astronauts who taught you how to build pyramids had left behind a few telephones. Say, one of those phone numbers is brand new.
Interesting.
Ah, the arrow of power. But where's the disc of madness? Or the orb of unending bounciness?
Yeah, haven't found them yet. But here, take a gander at this.
Ah, the wondrous essence thief! How well I remember disguising myself as a palm frond to observe the forbidden rituals at the Temple of Adolescence.
You tyrannical scamp.
Oh, we can turn to him now. I wasn't able to before. Let's use future vision. That was
Hey,
always
Max,
helpful.
check this out. It turns out that Lady Godiva was a dude.
Ooh, icky.
Well, either I managed to return Max's brain to his body in the future, or you're destined to learn a killer Max impression.
Let's move on.
Anything else I can look at in here? Does not look like it. Okay.
Please don't touch, play on or around the Pharaoh's brain.
When we ruled, anyone caught touching the Pharaoh's brain was sealed in a vat of scorpions.
Well, good thing you didn't catch
The
Sam.
seven-sided pyramid of Hikabah was the crowning glory of Kestimpum the Tiny until it collapsed.
Seven-sided
Yeah.
pyramids. My pyramids had so many sides, they were practically cones.
Well, they haven't lasted very long, so that tells you something.
Whoever designed this display should be flogged. Our slaves would never be allowed to wear sandals. Ooh, how delightful! I can almost hear them groaning in pain.
You're gonna love reality TV. If you're going to putrefy and decompose, might as well do it in style.
You're telling me that's the Buckingham Imperial model with the optional scorpion proofing.
Nice.
Hey, it's me.
More like 4,000 sit-ups.
Oh.
Ancient Egyptian brain screw.
In my day, we called it the Divine Brain Swirly.
Okay.
Ah, the Sphinx.
Have you heard its famous riddle? It'll knock your sandals off. It's all about, well, there's a cucumber, and then... no, wait. Let me start over.
Don't bother, Your Highness. Really.
That joke again. That is like the... That horrible joke is somehow becoming the best joke. Anyway, let's try future vision out here. And see if
Hey,
it
Max,
changes
check this
anything,
out.
Sam.
It turns out... Well, either I'm...
Okay.
Let's move. You know,
We have that,
we do
putty.
have incredible psychic powers at our disposal.
But what can I use the putty on? That's the question. There's a skull. Let's use future vision down here. Kitty, what are you doing? Why do you do this every time? You wait until I'm recording, then you go and walk on things that you shouldn't be walking on. It looks like the plant is glowing for me to look at, but it's not bringing anything up.
Oh, the subhumanity.
Why will you say that?
Since we're in a museum, I assume it'll be some sort of obscure historical reference.
So we can light that on fire for some reason.
Hey! Ouch! My thorax! My beautiful thorax!
Ouch! Who'd want to pummel a nice bug guy like Sal?
No kidding. What's that about? Maybe he'll say he's Sam for some reason? So we have quite a few things we can do now. Let me go over here and use this one more time.
What in the name of Gorgar?
In my experience, it's rarely a good
Oh.
idea to poke a space gorilla in the eyes.
That's what lackeys are for, Sam.
I see what's going on here. Can I... Nope. Okay, this will be interesting. Alright, so let's take another look at this. I probably should have, like, written down what these
to the
numbers mean.
Museum of Mostly Natural History.
Mr. Paperweight. Gee, thanks. That's the nicest thing you've said since you hired me. So, what can I do for you, boss?
Although it lasted for only 7 weeks during the late...
I did not know that.
Oh, no.
Thanks, boss.
Let us begin. Please make your way to the Mesozoic era exhibit in the center of the main floor.
The dinosaur exhibit. You got it.
There's something about
The
poking
museum is
the eyes.
proud to have recently obtained the preserved...
That's great, boss.
Da-da-da.
What do you want me to do now? Anything else, boss?
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
I'd poke its eyes, boss, but I can't reach it. Anything else, boss?
Oh, he's not close enough.
Boss? Well, if you don't have anything else for me, I'll just head back to the base.
But how do I get him close to the gorilla? Let's try that again. What else can we make him do?
And finally, the pride of the museum. Please proceed to the Knights of Yog-Sothoth display.
Knights of Yog-Sothoth exhibit? Right away, sir.
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient...
I don't see any eyes to poke around here, boss. Anything else, boss?
Shoot.
To see the terrifying power of the Yog-Sothoth tapestry.
Pull the sword? Will do, boss.
Can't get him close to the gorilla.
Looks okay to me. Anything else, boss?
The Order of Yog...
That's really illuminating, boss. Anything else, boss?
That's it for now.
I'll head back to base now, Mr. P.
Maybe I can talk to the minion gorilla and get him close
guard
to one
guy.
of these exhibits.
Don't bother me, Tyrone. I've got to keep a lookout for...
Ooh, he's a smart one, isn't he?
Who is this annoying cretin? Are you Sam?
We are the Pharaoh, you odiferous primate, and you would do well to kneel in our presence.
How about I make you dance instead?
Oh,
The
this
beast
is
couldn't hit the
interesting.
side of a
What's going on
granary
here?
with a throw stick.
So,
Oh, this is too easy.
get the feeling we're supposed to be doing something here, but I'm not sure what.
Can't you see we're busy? I'm rather enjoying this. That's enough playtime for now.
Interesting. That's going to be a mechanic for something. I'm starting to kind of be at a loss as to what to do. Actually, let's try something here. I have an idea. Let's try rhinoplasty. No? Oh, I was going to use him to get past that tentacle thing. But nothing close to here.
I just know there's a bunch of useful stuff in Paperweight's office.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Let's go over here. And I can't even use future vision on that thing. Okay. So that is a conundrum. Let's try the putty on that thing, since it's just a picture. Actually, wait a minute. I have a weird idea. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's try putty. Aha, miss. Okay.
You know, we...
Yes, yes. It's not really helping me. I already know that the tools we have and our goal, but it's getting to that goal. So let's see. I want to try something.
Rhinoplasty.
Ha! My new form reminds me of my summer pyramid on the shores of Bar El Zaraf.
And it'll come in handy in the unlikely event that we need a seven-sided die to defeat Skunkade. Your Pharaohness?
What is it now?
What do you think?
Darn.
You know, we do have incredible...
I was hoping to like use
This
that
is
to
some
plug the hole.
freaky-deaky kind of...
You call this a museum? In my kingdom, tedious knickknacks like this would be burned to keep our outhouses warm.
That's all I've got.
Thank
Yeah,
the lower
yeah.
Nubian sun god.
Yeah, my thought was to use that pyramid to block this thing. But what if we use that to guide that guy?
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone.
I'm curious. Does your head hurt when you attempt to form complete sentences? Tra-la-la!
Okay.
The big...
I just know there's a bunch of useful stuff.
Humanity has long pondered about the eventual fate.
Yeah, boss.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Please proceed to the treasures of the forgotten...
The Egypt exhibit? Right away, boss.
I guess Sal's out of range.
I'll head back to base now, Mr. P.
Darn, I was hoping you would think that was the Egypt exhibit.
I'm
since there's
rather
a pyramid
enjoying
there.
this. Ta.
What else can we do? Is there really nothing we can rhinoplasty over here? Like, I feel like that some of these symbols, maybe?
Rhinoplasty. Rhinoplasty.
Yeah, nothing. Something up there we can rhinoplasty. Sorry, I'm really in the, a
Although the
Hindenburg
Hindenburg met its
picture.
fiery demise in 1937, its sister ship, the Aeroschwein, is still in operation today and was a stunt double in the 1968 musical Let's All Go for a Ride in My Beautiful Balloon.
That looks like one of the balloons my magicians would create with inflated sheep's bladders.
You really know how to kill a conversation, Your Majesty.
We can turn into that, but I don't see the use in it yet, so I don't know.
Wonder how Max is holding up.
Oh, I can just do this again, but, don't see
Looks
any
like Max
use
is
in that
stoking
right
the
now.
fires of discord. I'll see if I can add some fuel from out here.
Let's try the phone thing.
Teleportation.
See, upper level, Egypt info desk, office. Aha! That was the key.
So this is Paperweight's office.
What a dump!
Someone's coming.
Why have you left the planetarium?
That intergalactic bully is driving me bananas, and his minions are a threat to my beautiful museum. Can't you do something?
Get a grip on yourself, man. Can't you see our long struggle to gather the toys is almost over?
You think I don't know that? I've been dreaming of this second chance for decades.
Then stop whining and get back in there.
Yes, sir, Dr. Norrington. Right away, Dr. Norrington.
Norrington.
His imperious attitude puts me in mind of a lute teacher we fed to my crocodiles for correcting my divine embouchure.
You know, Max's patter is a lot less
Violent?
multisyllabic.
But Dr. Norrington's voice sounds really familiar. I bet he's like in a
Check it
dozen
out,
other
Your
video
Majesty.
games.
An insanely
Sounds like one of
detailed
those
top-down
voices.
drawing of the city.
What a remarkable illusion of depth.
Kitty!
Oh yeah, you didn't have perspective and vanishing points in your time, did you?
Of course we did. Why, we had a whole chamber full of perspectives and a headdress adorned with vanishing points. And... Shut up!
Gosh, the kitty almost landed right on the keyboard,
That
which could have
transportation
potentially
exhibit is bound
turned
to
off
be
the recording.
fascinating. We enjoy reveling in the failures of lesser beings.
So there's a hint there.
Looks like Paperweight subscribes to Obazoth's nonsensical Grimoire Club.
Okay.
Four
There's not
ancient
much in here.
diabolical summoning spells. And one pretty good chili recipe.
Yeah, this is such close quarters that we're constantly running into Max. I wonder how the Pharaoh feels about
This
being
office
slapped
could
around.
use a little tidying up. And a good firm raising.
Anything in here I'm missing? It's the map.
Paperweight's
Books.
quite the reader.
More
A
books.
lowly scribe, then.
And that statue had like a Cthulhu face going on.
This office could use a little...
The nerve of that gorilla, shooting at royalty.
Well, what do we do about it? That's the question.
Teleportation.
See, office info, upper level. I have a feeling that we could transport to that transportation thing, but not quite yet. Let me try, actually. About that.
Rhinoplasty.
Is there anything in here I can run? The map. What that'll do for us, I don't know.
How amazing! We've been transmogrified into a glittering futuristic metropolis. But why do we feel like we're about to vomit?
That'd be the East River. Try to breathe through your mouth.
Okay. Then this doesn't help me.
It's locked. What kind of paranoid freak keeps his door locked from the inside?
I locked all my slaves inside my birthday pyramid after they finished building it.
Paperweight's not a slave.
Are you sure?
Aha, good question. Well, there's really nothing else for us to do in here. I don't even know the purpose of getting in here other than listening to that spiel. So, let's just go back out.
That transportation exhibit is bound
And
to
actually,
be fascinating. We enjoy reveling in the failures of lesser beings.
I was going to end it off, but I want to see if I can get to that transportation exhibit. So we have the office, the info desk. Upper level.
Coming soon, a brief history of bad ideas in transportation.
Is there a way to get in there? Let's do rhinoplasty.
Whee!
Be careful, Your Highness. You're full of hydrogen and dangerously unstable.
Oh, lighten up. I have. Whee!
Wait a second.
The giant insect amuses me greatly. He does whatever your magic box tells him.
I feel like we have to pull that at just the right time. Let's try that one more time. Or not. Well, let me figure this out next time on Let's Play Sam & Max in the Devil's Playhouse. Thank you for watching and have a good day.